see. Good morning, my sugar wiggers and my beautiful butterflies. I'm outside the doctor's office this morning getting ready to take my colonoscopy, just waiting on them to call my name. But I wanted to hop on for a few minutes this morning because there was something that I really wanted to express to the content creators, subs, mods, everybody. It was a little disturbing to me last night. I was watching YouTube, and it just seems to me like people are now at a point of capitalizing off of Ocean's death. Enough is enough. People need to know when to stop. It's too much. Why are you out here arguing about a deceased person? Why? It doesn't make sense to me. Okay, we've all had time now to give our condolences, to give our tributes and everything to his family, his children, and I'm at a point where I don't understand why we can't just let him rest in peace now. He's gone. Okay, he's lived his life. He's lived his legacy. He left a hell of a legacy behind for the rest of us content creators out here on YouTube. And if we didn't get nothing else from him, we should have learned that life is short and death is very sure. And while we out here acting a fool every day and tearing each other down, I have been an advocate for non-bashing since I came out here as a co-host. When I was attacked before I ever even was a co-host, I said I would not come back and bash her like she bashed me, and I didn't. I was over 1,000 views before I ever said anything about the woman who attacked me. It's just people. Enough is enough. I'm at a point where I'm just sick of it. It's gone to a whole different level now. The shock is over. I think we are at a point now where we all realize he is gone. He's not coming back. His life is no different from nobody else. We all have a date and a time that we're going to have to answer, for this life. So why can't we just let it be now and let the family grieve? Stop calling these people's houses and trying to get in contact with them. It's not going to change anything. If you want to do something, go over there to Diva the Boss's page and contribute so he can have a proper burial. And he left bills behind. They still got to live. All these people that's running their mouth are not doing anything. And it's on Diva's community wall if you want to contribute to the GoFund. Other than that, I think we need to shut it down. It's getting a little too deep. Every time you turn around, you'll see a little community post or you'll see a little something. Come on, people. You wouldn't want people to do that with you, so why are you doing it with them? It's time out. Take a time out. Take time for you to grieve. If you were in that love stage with him and you really cared for him or whatever, we all did. I met him, like I said, almost 2.5 years ago. And I had a relationship with him. Um, Ocean was Ocean, and that's all you can say. And he did his thing, his way. So I think it's time to let it be, is what I'm saying. I don't have a whole lot of time to stay out here and talk to y'all, but I wanted to at least speak to everybody. I'm just waiting on them to call me back into the room. Got my hand over my eyes because I don't have my sunshades with me. Got a blanket over me because it was so cold inside. But yeah, I mean, life is short and death is very sure. We don't know the hour. We don't know the day. Babies come here born dead, okay? So, yeah, he was a young man, but he's not the youngest. If a child can come here born dead, that would be the youngest, I would think. Get it together. And for those mean ones who couldn't even stop to say my condolences, shame on you. And those that think that this is karma, get a life and get real with yourself. Because I don't really understand people like that. I really don't. I mean, it's beyond my comprehension. Really. I mean, he did nothing to nobody, me and nobody else, to make us want to um, have harsh words about him. I mean, we all come out here every day and we try to give content or whatever. Some people gonna like it, some people not gonna like it. It is what it is. Let it be. Okay, let me get into my chat right quick and speak to everybody because they're going to call my name shortly. Hey, Myra, thank you for coming in, Myra, this morning. Hey, Shonda Thoughts, how you doing? Shonda, I was just looking at the, reading it while I was sitting in the doctor's office about the Titanic. Not the Titanic, the Titan that went down with the people going over there to explore the Titanic. It's a mystery to me. I thought this was the first time this had happened, but I was just reading this article and it said that people went over in 2021, but they were successful. They made it back. And the same CEO that took them over there was on the Titan. I just think some things are not meant to be. It's just like getting into the space shuttles and stuff, trying to get too close to the heavens. You're not supposed to go there yet, okay? And who would want to go down into a dark ocean like that? And take those kind of risks. I don't care how much money you have. Some things are just not meant for you to see. That ship has been wrecked over a century now. Read about it. Look at it from Google or go online and take a look at it. But $250,000 to come to your demise, because it's almost obvious to me now that those people are about run out of air. Um, it's like a hole in the earth. It's dark. It's cold down there. They said they had plenty of food for days and stuff, but it was the oxygen that they need to breathe and to live. And I just pray that, today is Thursday, the day that they're supposed to run out of oxygen down there, that somehow they can find them and bring them back, and let this be a lesson to other people. Stop exploring stuff, being nosy, do like the rest of us that can't afford to spend $250,000 to go under the water to see something that we didn't really need to be seeing. It's just ruins. Okay? We got enough ruins here on Earth to look at. I think some people just are just too deep off into certain things and want to be the first and all that. I ain't never wanted to be the first in nothing. If it happened that way, it happened like that. But just get in your own lane and drive in your own lane. You'll be all right. Okay. Hey Bonnie, how you doing? Glendine, good morning. Pittsburgh Steelers is in the house this morning. How you doing? And blessings to you also. Hey Auntie Ming. Maybe you are here. We thought you were in it. No, they haven't called my name. I mean, I'm here, as you can see, Bay Area Endoscopy Center. But no, I'm not. They've done all the paperwork and everything, but they haven't called me back yet. So I thought I'd just jump on for a little while because I was bored sitting in there just looking. I looked in all the magazines. Ain't nothing else to do but sit there and wait. So I thought I'd come out here and talk to my sugar wookers and my beautiful butterflies. How about that? Hey, Tawana, how you doing? Cutie Pie's in the building this morning to tell the truth. Preach. I mean, some things to me, Cutie Pie, are just, they so logical to me. And I just don't understand the whys of why people do and say some of the things they do, especially out here on social media. It's not necessary. Good morning, how you doing? Good. Hey, Linda, how you doing? Good morning, how are you? Hope all is well. Yes, I agree with you. I just didn't watch. Yeah, it gets to be too much. Um, I'm looking for something to watch on social media, and unfortunately, there were not that many content creators that came along. But I did find a new one last night to watch while I was drinking all this nasty stuff for my colonoscopy this morning. Zambia, I think is his name. He's over in India. He's a black guy. He's young. And I really liked his channel because he's actually videoing and going live from India. So I'm seeing a place I've never been before. And I liked his content. I think his name is I Am Zambia, if I'm not mistaken. So I followed him last night and went back and looked at some of his videos. Myra said, I agree. Hey, Elaine, how you doing? Nasha, the cook is in the building. Nasha, where you been? I ain't seen you in so long. I hope all is well with you. Hey, Devetta and the beautiful people. Cutie Pie say, Ms.V, I agree. Let his spirit rest in peace. Exactly. It's more like now when you're talking about it after, a couple of days. You're doing this for money. You're not doing this. I mean, why are you fighting about somebody who ain't even here no more? That don't make sense to me. It just don't. Let it be. You wouldn't want that to happen to you. And then you got to remember he has children that may see this one day. Be respectful, people. Cutie Pie say, okay, that was what she said. It's a cancer thing is in the building. Hey, how you doing? Linda Ford, blessings to you, Ms.V. Just let us know when you're home on a post. Okay, I will. My sister went back home because she works from home, but she's going to come pick me up. They're going to call in about 30 minutes after the procedure, and then I'm going to go home. She wants me to come to her house, but I don't want to go down there. It's too noisy. I can go home and go to sleep and sleep the rest of the day. But once I get home, I'll make a community post of how everything turned out. I mean, either way it go, I'm gonna make a community post. Okay. I'm trying to see. The sun is so bright. I can't see who this is. Oh, this is Tracy. Good morning, Tracy. How you doing? Shonda thought say yes, Miss V. They went in 2020 and got trapped for 2 hours, but they made it back to the surface. Yeah, they had a Texas Monthly in the doctor's office, and I just read the article about them. Uh-huh. And I didn't realize that the CEO of the guy who made the Titan was also on there, Shonda. That's what it was saying in the Texas Monthly. And then it's like, most of the people are foreigners that's on this Titan. And somebody's son, I believe they said. Ain't V, that is everything goes well with your appointment. Thank you, Myra. This is not my first one. I've had polyps twice, guys. That's why I have to get mine done every 5 years. And then I told y'all earlier that cancer runs in my family big time on my mother's side of the family. So I try to keep check on that since I know it's so prevalent. Good morning. I'm good. How are y'all doing? Hey, Tajisti, how you doing? Good morning, Ms. V. I'm on the way to work. Okay, you have a good day at work, Tajisti. Okay, let me get on down. Hey, Veronica, how you doing? Good morning, Ms. V. And chat and moderators. I hit the like button. I appreciate that on the way in, and I hope everyone has a good day. Thank you. We gonna have a blessed day. However it goes. I'm at this point in life where I don't let too much bother me. At this point, it's like I've lived a good life. I've had a good life. He called me home right now. I'm good. I really am. And um, that's about all I can say. I'm content. I'm at peace, and I'm happy and full of joy. And try to express this when I come out. A lot of days, I'm a real comical person at this point. If I can get you to laughing instead of hating, I feel like you made my day. Miss V, I've been watching him as well. He on Queen Boss's Davis neck. Yeah, he is, because it's another situation like Queen Boss and Tommy when they came out and they were friends, and then all of a sudden they weren't friends. And this same situation happened with him. But what I like about him is he's very intelligent. He's college graduate from somewhere in Georgia. I think he's a Southern boy, if I'm not mistaken. And I haven't gone back in his videos enough to see how did he get to India. But he's looked like he's really enjoying it. He's very relaxed there. He's showing us the markets where he go to buy his food and fish and all that stuff. And I'd rather watch that than all this old nonsense over here in this sector, because sometimes this stuff get on my nerves. I'm not learning anything. I'm not motivated. I'm not inspired. And if I am not inspired or motivated at this point in my life, I ain't watching it. I don't care who it is. Okay. Shonda says, that's what I said too, Ms. V. I couldn't get on, keep talking about it. Yeah, I mean, what is it to say now? I mean, we all know how, we know when, we know where, and we know why. Is it anything left? Any questions left? No. Anything else that's left is none of our business. And unless you want to go over there, like I say, and contribute to that GoFundMe so he can have a proper burial and let him go on rest in peace, okay? That's it, that's all. Anything else you saying, you trying to bring views and money, in my opinion, okay? And you can take my opinion for what it's worth. Nasha says, yes, all is well. I have been super busy, just get what is that? Just got done with my daughter's prom. Oh, and graduation. Well, congratulations to you, Nasha. Hey, Angela, how you doing? Good morning in this service. Good morning. Good morning. Um, good morning. What are you saying, the vetter? Oh Lord, I tried checking him out, but he was already having a disagreement with another content. Yeah, you know how that lady is. She gets into it with a lot of people, and I don't even know. Like I said, I haven't gone back far enough to even see how their disagreement even started, nor do I really care. Like I said, I'm enjoying his content, seeing India, seeing the foods, the different vegetables that he was showing us, going to the fish market, seeing the different species of fish, and I'm more intrigued with that. And even when he does his content about her, he's not screaming, he's not hollering, he's not cussing. He's just like Ms.V, just telling it like it is and going on about his business. Uh huh. All right, let's see. Hey, Tawana, I believe I am Zamba, Ms.V. Yes, that's it. Tawana. Um, Veronica's agreeing with the Veta in his service and prayers for you, Ms. V. Thank you. It will be fine. Yeah, like I say, I've had maybe about 5 because most people go every 10 years, but by me having polyps twice, I have to come every 5 years. Okay. And you do understand that polyps are the beginning of colon cancer. So I stay on top of it. Um, Nasha saying all is well. I understand my mom has bone cancer. I'm 44, so I'm always getting checked up. Yeah, my mother's side of the family. Um, Most of the people on her side of the family do die with cancer. And I just know that, so I just stay on top of everything. And I always go to my doctor's appointments. I just went to Alvin. I took y'all to Alvin with me the other day and had a complete checkup. And then getting the things done that need to be done in your old age, like I got to get the cataracts next. I've been to the dentist. I'm here at the colonoscopy. So I have all this out the way. I think I have a mammogram coming up around August. And I just stay on top of my appointments. I can do everything else. I can go do that if I want to live and be healthy. It's one thing to live a long time, but it's another thing to live and be healthy. I want to live a long time and be healthy. I do not want to have to come out here complaining every day about this and that. No, I don't. I'd rather be gone if I got to do that. Now, this is just me. That's how I feel, okay? So I'm just trying to stay on top of things so I won't have to go through all this stuff and all these different chemicals. Y'all know I don't believe in all this westernized medicine and stuff. I don't like taking all that because it's got too many side effects. You take this for that, and then it's got a side effect. Then it causes another problem. I'm more of a natural type of person. People live for years without modern medicine, and I kind of research things and look and see, well, what is this, and what you take that for when something is happening to me, and I'm not gonna lie. If a doctor does give me medicine and I got to take it, I never, unless it's antibiotics, I never finish the whole thing. You ain't gonna keep me on that stuff, and then I'll be back complaining about another thing. Nope, I ain't gonna do it. Okay. I pray everyone has a blessed day, and I'll see you people later. Okay, Cutie Pie, you have a nice day too. Hey, Avis, how you doing? Kimberly McNeil is in the building this morning. Thank you for coming over. Um, let's see, where am I? I'm trying to see who this is. Miss JJ Dogs, how you doing this morning? God be with you, Miss V. Thank you. Your journey this morning for your colonoscopy. I appreciate that. I really do. Um, like I say, I'll put it up on my community wall, however it goes. It doesn't matter to me. I mean, it is what it is. It's my life. It's my journey. If things don't go right, I'm going to put it out there. If things do go right, I'm going to put it out there. Okay? Um, for no sympathy, no empathy, or nothing like that, for you to know that you need to be checking on yours, okay? That's it. Stay in tune with your body. I can't see who this is. Oh, that's Sexy Red. Yes, I have. What is that? Oh, you've watched him. I like his content. You know, like I say, I don't think he's gonna stay with that long because he's pretty sharp. He realizes that it's nothing in it for him to stay with that program that he's on right now, and he's gonna move on. He's a very interesting person. He travels a lot, so that's what I like. It's a cancer thing. Says Ms.V. I had fun laughing on Chrissy channel last night. Um, did I see her channel last? Yes, I was on there. I had to stop and think because y'all, I have been up so long. I stayed up all night long trying to get all this stuff down, so I haven't had a good sleep. So it's not gonna take much medicine to put me to sleep. I'm not sleepy, but I'm tired. Um, Yeah, Chrissy called me last night after that live, and she was like, "Miss V, you was too much." I was like, "Now you know me. If anybody out here knows me, you know me better than anybody out here, and you know I'm full of laughter and full of fun. I'm not hating me for nobody. I don't care what they say or what they do about me. I'm still not gonna hate you. I might not like you. I might not like being around you, but I'm not gonna hate you. I don't have hate in my heart. Mm-mm. It only bothers you. It doesn't bother the other person. The other person is gone on about their business while you sitting up there hating on them. And I don't have that kind of time in my life to sit up and try to dox or try to get back at you. No, you just move on. Go on about your business. You said what you had to say. Now keep it moving, okay? If you can't come out here with some comedy or some fun that's not bashing somebody or hurting somebody or tearing somebody down, I ain't got no time for you. Mm-mm. I don't want to spend my last days out here doing a crap like that. That is downright wrong for them bloggers to be trying to contact his wife. It is. Contact her for what? Contact her and tell her you got some money you finna send her. Okay? Contact her for that. Because it don't matter. Like I say, all them who, what, wins, and whys, that's over. And it ain't going to bring him back, so leave it alone. Okay? Ms.V, it's depressing. Respect the family and move on. Exactly, Amy. Hey, Val, how you doing this morning? Good morning to you. Hey, Wanda, good morning to you. And thank you for the hearts. I appreciate it. Trying to see who this is. That's Sheila. Trying to look through the sun and the cataracts. It ain't nothing nice. You love his page. Okay, Amy. Hey, Tay Ray, good morning. How you doing? Renee Sharp, good morning, good morning. I'm trying to get on through, y'all, because they're going to be calling me in a little while. It's the cancer thing. Say, Miss V, you was on one last night. Yeah, I was on one last night, baby. Sure was. I ain't have nothing else to do but sit up there and drink that old nasty stuff. So all kind of stuff be popping in my head. And I think those 17 years in the beauty shop, too, made me really interact with people on a daily basis. Having a big shop like I had with 8 people working in there, that could be 1,000 people coming through there a day. Some for service, some just coming in there just to BS, some just come in there, speak. Hey, I just was thinking about you. I just running through here. I was always cooking, so they knew they always had some food up in there. So yeah, social media is no different for me. People are people. Yes, last night I needed that laugh. Everybody needs a laugh. Everybody, if you're gonna come out here getting your heart rate up and your pulse beating fast and you all out of sauce, you done got so involved in these people's life until it's overwhelming for you. Now you starting to have problems. Don't get that involved. You don't know these people. You ain't never met them. Like I said, I've never met anybody out here on social media yet. I plan to soon, but I haven't so far. But I don't think it's gonna be any different in person other than we just having a good time, just like I have a good time with them out here on social media. Good morning, how y'all doing? Okay. I know you made a lot of people happy in that shop. I did. Like I said, I had young people because I had a daughter at that time and she was young. So all of her friends from high school, junior high school, when she was in junior high, were coming through. I had one, two, three, five barbers up front, eight at one time. So I had a lot of men coming through there. But one thing I can say is I had the utmost respect as a black woman on a 5,000 square foot beauty shop on NASA One Road, like 4 blocks from Space Center, Houston. That was my clientele. The medical center was over on the other side. So I had upscale people, but like I told you before, I also had the dope dealer in there. I had everybody. So you got to know how to carry yourself for everybody to respect you and your shop. And I can honestly say in 17 years, there was never a fight, there was never a fuss. I learned a lot about men and how they think and how they operate versus the women who were back in the beauty shop. Men could come in there and they could have the biggest arguments and the biggest laughs, and they couldn't wait to get back up in there to get their hair cut the next week to see each other. Women, if they get mad at each other, I mean, they carry it to a whole different level. I don't think like that. I think more like men think. Okay, we said what we said. Okay, it's done. It's over. It's much like me and Ocean with the situation we had in the very end. You know, I roasted him. I had fun doing it. Um, we had no malice when he left here. We had talked about it. It was over. So why can't women do that? Okay, it's just different when you're dealing with men. I have more friends in my life than I do women, and that's a reason. A woman can't help me do nothing. If I have a flat, I can't get AAA there fast enough, I can call one of my men friends. And I don't care if they're married or single. We have that type of relationship where they know I'm not trying to, their wives know I'm not trying to go to bed with them. Hey, I need something if I'm calling them. And we've been friends for over 40 years. We're not going to stop being friends now. Um, that's just how I operate. That's who I am. I don't care anything about that. I don't carry myself like that. That's why it was so devastating to me when this woman comes out here trying to tell me who I am, that I'm a sugar mom, and you don't know me, okay, lady? And you will never find anybody who would say that. And why you would come out and say it is because obviously you have some jealousy issues with me. I don't have no jealousy issues with you. I don't want to be you. I don't want to look like you. I don't care what you got. I don't care where you live. I don't care where you work. None of that ain't none of my business. I learned early on, mind your business and your life will be better off. Yes, indeed. Amy says, yes, I can't do that bickering. It's not good for you. I think it's so petty. It is, and we too grown for that, okay? We just way too grown. Okay, let's see what Kimberly's saying. I don't get along. Wait, Kimberly, I lost you. With too many women either. Women are too petty for me. Okay, I just can't with them. Or either they want to get too much into your life where I don't have time to be doing all that. Baby, it's all I can do all my life is keep up with what I have doing because I've got my hands in so many things that I want to do. And I just don't have that kind of time to be a friend or, I can be there for you maybe sometime, but don't try to bogart your way into my life now. Because you're going to turn me off with you is what you're going to do. Okay? You're taking up too much of my time. We have to let go and let God. Exactly, in His service. Hey, Sabrina, how you doing? I had an issue with a woman yesterday who was too big to apologize, but after I made her see how immature she was being, she did apologize, and that's a good thing. And Sabrina, at that point, just kind of back away from it because you need to let her make her next move and see how she gonna roll with the next move. Because if you go right back to this woman, if y'all are friends or whatever, she'll try it again. You have to let people know who you are and that you don't need them. I don't feel like I need nobody in the world but Jesus Christ up above. That's it. That's all. Because in the end, He the only one gonna save you anyway. So that's just the way I think about things. You know, I try to get along with people, try to have a healthy relationship with people, but you got to know, you need to get to know a person before you try to get so close to them and try to be friends with them and all that. That word friend is thrown around too loosely. Okay? Who is this? Hey, Aria, how you doing? Um, I'm trying to see who else is this. I can't see no more, y'all. I think this is Love Kite. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Tell the truth. Okay, I believe I'm down to Thankful for Life. Good morning, Auntie. How you doing? Auntie is doing good this morning. Yes, indeed. Um, I had to pull back from this YouTube mess. Yeah, it'll get too much into your real life, and you'll be missing out on things you want to do and you need to do while you all involved in mess. And most of it is lies anyway, because nobody out here really knows anybody. Diva and Ocean really knew each other for well over, I think she said 20, maybe 30 years. I don't know. But the rest of us out here, we don't know each other to be getting that involved in each other's life like that. Get to know folks, you know? Um, Kimberly said, well, that's good, Sabrina. Sabrina says, I believe you have to hold people accountable. You do. And then don't argue with them. I don't care who it is. Family, I don't care. With my family, I know I'm different from the rest of them. I know we don't think alike. I'm a world traveler. They're not. My brothers, kind of stuck around home and they would go a few places, but that older one, especially, he had to run right back home like home couldn't run without him. Um, and I know how they think. Get inside of people's heads and see how they think. Everybody was raised differently. So we were raised with different morals, different character, different integrity. So I try to, even in my chat with y'all, I try to get to know who I'm talking to, what they're all about. And that way we can have a better relationship over here. But if not, we're going to run into some difficulties if I don't. A lot of things, I've said it before. I may not agree, but I'm not going to sit here and go back and forth with you because I'm not no back and forth kind of person. But y'all, she's pecking at the door. Love you much. I'll make sure I put a community post out there. I'll see you later. Love you. Bye bye.